My beloved child, in the depths of your heart, where anxiety often whispers its lies, I long to speak my truth. For I am the God who sees you, who knows every trembling thought, every racing heartbeat. Today, I reach out to you with a message of peace, a balm for your weary soul. Let my words wash over you like gentle rain, soothing the parched places of your spirit. In the stillness of this moment, can you hear my voice? It calls to you, soft yet unwavering, amidst the chaos of your fears. Peace, be still, I whisper, just as I once calmed the raging sea. For you are infinitely precious to me, and I will not let the storms of anxiety overwhelm you. Oh, how my heart aches when I see you struggle, when worry grips you like a vice. Do you not know that I hold you in the palm of my hand? That I have counted every hair on your head and every tear you've shed? My child, anxiety may feel like an unshakable burden, but I assure you, it has no power over the peace I offer. Let us journey together through the landscape of your fears, illuminating the shadows with the light of my love. For I am not a distant God, watching from afar. I am here, in this very moment, my presence enveloping you like a warm embrace. First, let us understand the nature of anxiety from my perspective. It is not a modern affliction, but a challenge that has tested the faith of my children throughout the ages. Even great prophets and kings faced moments of deep distress. Yet in their anguish, they turned to me and found solace in my unchanging nature. Consider the words I spoke through Paul in Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 to 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. These are not mere words, my precious one. They are a divine invitation, a call to shift your focus from the swirling tempest of your worries to the calm harbor of my presence. When anxiety threatens to consume you, remember this truth: you have direct access to the throne of grace. You need not face your fears alone. In those moments when your heart races and your thoughts spiral, I urge you to pray. Not with eloquent words or lengthy petitions, but with the raw honesty of a child crying out to their parent. Pour out your heart to me. Lay bare your deepest fears and most secret worries. For I am not a God who turns away from the brokenhearted. I draw near to those who call upon my name. Imagine your prayers as golden threads, weaving a tapestry of communion between us. With each word, each sigh, each tear, you are tightening the bond of our relationship. And in that sacred space of vulnerability and trust, I will meet you, my peace, a peace that defies human logic and transcends earthly circumstances, will envelop you like a shield. This peace is not a mere absence of trouble, but a profound sense of well-being that comes from knowing you are loved beyond measure. It is the quiet assurance that no matter what storms may rage around you, you are anchored to an unshakable foundation, my eternal love. As you cultivate this habit of bringing your anxieties to me in prayer, you will find that the very act of reaching out to me begins to loosen anxiety's grip. For in acknowledging your need for me, you are taking the first step towards freedom from fear's tyranny. But prayer is not just about speaking, my child. It is also about listening. In the quiet moments after you've poured out your heart, be still. Listen for the gentle whisper of my spirit, bringing comfort, guidance, and renewed strength. For I promise you, as I declared in Isaiah chapter 30, verses 21, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you, saying, "This is the way, walk in it." Let us now turn to the living water of my word, a wellspring of comfort for your anxious soul. The scriptures are not mere ancient texts, but my love letter to you, filled with promises that are as true today as they were when first penned. In times of fear and uncertainty, let these words from Isaiah chapter 41, verses 10 be your anchor. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Meditate on this promise, my beloved. Let it sink deep into your spirit. I am with you, not just in the abstract, but in every breath, every heartbeat. My strength flows into you, a divine current that can overcome any obstacle. When anxiety tells you that you are weak and helpless, remember that you are upheld by the very hand that formed the universe. As you immerse yourself in my word, you will find countless assurances of my love and care for you. Let these truths be a balm for your wounded spirit, a light in your darkest moments. For my word is alive and active, sharper than any two-edged sword. It has the power to cut through the tangled web of anxious thoughts, revealing the truth of who you are in me. My precious child, let us continue our journey together, exploring the depths of my love and the power of my peace to calm your anxious heart. Community and fellowship are vital pillars in your walk of faith, especially when battling anxiety. Remember, I did not create you to walk this path alone. In Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verses 9 to 10, I remind you, two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. Seek out those who share your faith, who can uplift you in prayer and encouragement. In times of struggle, allow others to be my hands and feet, offering you comfort and support. As you gather with fellow believers, whether in a church, a small group, or even online, you create a tapestry of shared experiences and mutual support that can help buffer against the storms of anxiety. But remember, my child, that while community is important, your ultimate trust must be placed in me. For I alone can offer the perfect peace that surpasses all understanding. As you navigate the complexities of relationships and community, always keep your heart anchored in my unfailing love. Now, let us delve deeper into the concept of trusting in my divine plan. I know that anxiety often stems from a fear of the unknown, a desperate desire to control every aspect of your life. But my beloved, I want you to release that burden into my capable hands. In Jeremiah chapter 29, verses 11, I assure you, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This is not just a comforting verse, but a profound truth that should reshape your entire worldview. I, the creator of the universe, the one who knows the number of hairs on your head, have carefully crafted a plan for your life. When anxiety whispers that everything is falling apart, remember that I am holding all things together. When fear tells you that you've made too many mistakes, recall that I am working all things for your good. My plans for you are born out of perfect love and infinite wisdom. They are plans of hope, not despair, of prosperity, not harm. Trusting in my plan requires a daily surrender of your will to mine. It's an acknowledgement that while you cannot see the entire picture, I can. And I am lovingly guiding you towards a future more beautiful than you can imagine. As you learn to trust in my plan, I invite you to cultivate a heart of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to anxiety, shifting your focus from what you lack to the abundance I have already provided. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 18, I encourage you to give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Practicing gratitude is not about denying the difficulties in your life. Rather, it's about choosing to see my hand at work, even in the midst of challenges. Start each day by thanking me for 3 specific blessings. As you do this consistently, you'll find your perspective shifting, your heart lightening, and your anxiety losing its grip. Remember the times I've been faithful in the past. Recall the prayers I've answered, the doors I've opened, the comfort I've provided. Let these memories fuel your gratitude and strengthen your faith. For I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love for you is unchanging, my care for you unceasing. Now, my child, let us address the matter of my divine timing. I know that waiting can be difficult, especially when anxiety is pressing in on you from all sides. But I want you to embrace the truth found in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 1. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. My timing is perfect, even when it doesn't align with your expectations. When you feel stuck, remember that I am still working. When progress seems slow, trust that I am orchestrating events in ways you cannot see. Your life is not a random series of events, but a carefully crafted story written by my loving hand. In moments of impatience, recall the words of Isaiah chapter 40 verses 31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Waiting on me is not passive. It's an active process of renewing your strength, of learning to soar above your circumstances. Lastly, my beloved, I want to speak to you about living in the present moment. Anxiety often pulls you into fears about the future or regrets about the past. But I call you to dwell in the now, where my grace is sufficient and my presence is real. In Matthew 6:34, I remind you, therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. This is not a call to irresponsibility, but an invitation to trust me one day at a time. Today I am with you. Today my strength is available to you. Today my love surrounds you. Practice mindfulness rooted in my presence. When anxious thoughts arise, gently bring your focus back to the present moment. Feel the air in your lungs, a gift from me. Notice the beauty of creation around you, a reflection of my artistry. Be aware of my presence within you, closer than your very breath. As we conclude this intimate conversation, my precious child, I want you to know that overcoming anxiety is a journey we will walk together. There may be setbacks along the way, moments when fear feels overwhelming. But do not be discouraged. My love for you is unchanging, my presence unwavering. Remember, you are more than a conqueror through me who loves you. Your anxiety does not define you. Your identity as my beloved child does. Let my peace, which transcends all understanding, guard your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. Rest in my love, trust in my plan, and walk forward in faith. For I am with you always, even to the end of the age. You are never alone, never abandoned, never forgotten. In every moment, in every breath, my love surrounds, my peace awaits you, and my strength upholds you. Be at peace, my cherished one, for in me you find rest for your soul, comfort for your heart, and a love that casts out all fear. Walk in this truth, embrace this peace, and let my perfect love transform your anxiety into unshakable faith.